Hello dear students, welcome once again. Let us continue our chapter number 3 of geography, that is humidity and clouds. In the previous lecture we learnt about condensation, densification and sublimation. Dear students, water vapor in the air changes into water, that is in liquid state. This process is called condensation. Condensation is also known as densification. And the water vapor is changing into solid state, means that is snow. This process is called sublimation, means when the water vapor changes into solid state is called sublimation. And dear students, in this lecture we are going to learn about clouds and types of clouds. Clouds are a form of condensation at higher elevation. Elevation means altitude. Clouds are a form of condensation at which altitude? It is higher altitude, higher elevation. Condensation occurs around minute particles in the atmosphere. Minute means here tiny or small. Condensation occur around small or tiny particles in the atmosphere. Condensed water or snow particles in the clouds are very fine and almost weightless, and so clouds float in the air. Dear students, you will be asked the question, give reason. Clouds float in the air. So please keep in mind here the condensation occurs around minute particle in the atmosphere, and the condensed water or snow particles in the clouds are very fine. They are very weightless, and so the cloud float in the air. Land and water get heated because of the heat of the sun. Dear students, because of the heat of the sun, land and water get heated. Air near the surface heats up, rises and becomes less dense. Hot air rises up. As it goes higher, the temperature of the air reduces and the moisture holding capacity of the air reduces. Relative humidity keeps increasing. The water vapor in the atmosphere turns into water and snow. Dear students, the water vapor which is in the atmosphere, it turns into water and snow. This is the dew point level of that air. When water vapor in the atmosphere turns into water and snow, that is the dew point level of that air, and the level of condensation is determined by the water vapor in the air. Keep in mind that the freezing point is also dependent on the altitude and water vapor. Because of condensation, the particles of ice and water float in the air at a greater height. What is the reason? Dear students, the condensation. Fine particles of ice and water float in the air at a greater height because of condensation, and they accumulate around dust particles in the air and become larger in size. Their accumulation together is called a cloud. Because of vertical flow of the wind, they float in the atmosphere. Dear students, what is cloud? Just we learn that. What is cloud? Cloud means a mass of fine particles of ice and water accumulated around the dust particle in the air at high altitude is considered as a cloud. And what is the reason? Because of vertical flow of the wind, they float in the atmosphere. Like a kite which floats in the air as it moves higher and higher. You know that when you fly the kite, it move it moves higher and higher in the sky. Same way, like a kite, the cloud floats in the sky. Dear students, the cloud float in the air. Like a kite which float in the air as it moves higher and higher, the clouds too float in the atmosphere. And the reason is that because of the vertical flow. Clouds are formed at a different altitude above mean sea level. Clouds are found at different altitudes above the sea level. Clouds which form at greater altitude are formed from very fine snow particles. The process of evaporation and condensation occur consecutively in the clouds. Consecutively means continuously or without interruption. The process of evaporation and condensation occur continuously without interruption. It is occur occur in the clouds. Specific type of clouds cause rainfall on earth, and the proportion of vapor is more near the earth's surface. As we go higher away from the sea level, the amount of vapor decreases. As you can see the image, you will notice that as we go higher away from the sea level, the amount of vapor is decreases. Hence, the clouds at a lower altitude are larger in size, while the clouds higher altitude are smaller. Please keep in mind, dear students, the clouds higher altitude are smaller and the clouds at a lower altitude are larger in size. Now let us learn about the cloud types according to international classification. The clouds are divided into three main types. If you, as you can observe the table, you will notice that there are three main types of clouds and general altitude, which is in meters, are given here. In the first column, cirrus, cirrostratus, and cirrocumulus. These three types of clouds are consist in the higher means high altitude, and a cloud at an altitude of 7,000 to 14,000 meter is considered as very high cloud. Here altostratus and altocumulus, these clouds are at the altitude of around 2,000 to 7,000 meters. So these are considered to be medium clouds. And stratocumulus stratus, nimbostratus, cumulus, and cumulonimbus. These clouds are at an altitude of less than 2,000 meter. So these clouds are consist in low altitude. So clouds are formed at different altitude in the atmosphere, and after observation it is very simple. You can divide these clouds into three main types, and these are on the basis of their altitude. If the clouds are at an altitude of 7,000 to 14,000 meter, then they are considered as very high clouds. Then they are, if they are at an altitude of around 2,000 to 7,000 meter, then they are considered to be medium clouds. If they are at an altitude of less than 2,000 meter, then they are low clouds. Dear students, all these things we learnt or we observe in the table. Now, as you can see, one more figure which shows the main types of clouds, which is based on their altitudes. There are three main types of clouds. First one is high clouds, second one is medium clouds means middle clouds, and third one is low clouds. Dear students, we will learn about these clouds in deep in our next video. So I hope you understood the part of this chapter. I put here assignment. My dear students, you have to solve the assignment in the notebook, and you have to complete your homework in time. Thank you. Have a nice day.